My mind's a kaleidoscope, it thinks too fast, blurs all the colors so I can't see past the last mistake, the choice I made, staring in the mirror with myself to blame. Sometimes I'm afraid of thoughts inside, nowhere to hide inside my mind. I'm scared that you'll compare and I'll look a lifetime past repair. I second guess myself to death, I re-solicit every step. What if my words are meaningless? What if my heart's reading this? Try to capture every moment as it comes to me. Bottle up the memories and let them keep me company. Company, 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 company. And the hope of morning starts to fade in me. I don't dare let darkness have its way with me. And the hope of morning makes me worth the fight. I will not be giving in tonight. Hello everybody and welcome back to Swooning Over Stands. You know, I actually don't remember what episode we were on. I'm gonna have to look that up here, so just give me a second. Oh, I'm so bad, I forgot what episode we are on. I've never forgotten the episode we're on, I don't think. Oh, come on. Oh, dearest me. Shoot. Part 9, I think? Well, anyways, let's get this started. I'm so sorry this took me a long time to get to, but after the last episode, I felt ill, and I didn't feel like doing much of anything. And then I just didn't feel like playing video games for a while, but I'm back now, so I hope you can forgive me. And I think I'm going to give up on my accent from now on. I just don't feel like doing my accent. I mean, well, okay, here's the deal. I'll do my accent for this video, and I'll see how I feel afterwards. And if afterwards I don't want to do my accent anymore, then I'm not gonna do it again. So, yeah. Well, without any further delay, let's get into this episode of Stan's Route. Stan turns, busying himself with cranking the motor. With a few pulls, it sputters to life, expelling a thick plume of exhaust. He coughs and attempts to wave it away quickly. Stan gives the motor a couple of good thumps, and it quits coughing, the engine smoothing out into a much gentler thrum. From there, he's back to focusing on untying the boat from the pier and easing it out into the open water of the lake. Glancing around, you spot the two policemen from your night in the clink, and you quickly duck out of sight, hoping to avoid being seen. Stan turns his head and notices you crouched on the bottom of the boat and quirks an eyebrow. You hiding from the sun or something? No, it's those two cops from a few days ago. Stan whips his head around, spots them, and lets out a laugh so loud it startles you. Oh, Blubs and Durlin, huh? I told you those two are harmless, and besides, I think today they're a little more focused on each other than us. You peek your head up over the edge of the boat, just enough to check out Stan's claim. Sure enough, the two cops seem to be engrossed only in each other, laughing and applying sunscreen to each other's skin. It's cute, you think, and a relief that they're not on the lookout to arrest you and Stan again. Phew, thank goodness. That sun was way too cold to go back to. Stan gives you a nod of agreement, opening the tackle box. There's a bunch of colorful lures inside, a few hooks, and some spare string for the pose. He motions for you to hand him your pole, and within moments he's got a hook tied to the end of your line. You a live bait or a lure kind of person? If I know Stan, he's going to pick the opposite of me, isn't he? So, whatever. I actually like live bait better than lures, so... Ah, gotcha, I'm a lure man myself, but I bet I can swing you over to my side in no time. See, I knew it. I knew he was going to pick the opposite of me. Stan picks out a piece of live bait from the tackle box and attaches it to your end of the line, then hands you back your pole. The two of you settle down into the relative quiet. As you wait for a bite, you look out over the lake at the other people outside today. Whether because he noticed or whether he was just feeling the lone conversation, Stan starts pointing out the faces of locals, putting names to them and giving you a little background on each person. You quickly realize that the background info he gives has too much of his opinion mixed in to be useful, but you try to remember the names anyway. Still, time passes easily, and you soon find yourself reeling in quite a few catches of your own. Looking over at Stan, you clearly manage to catch more, but he dismisses the difference with the excuse that his luck's just waiting to kick in any moment now. Seriously, any moment? He glares at the lake for a minute and then lets it go, leaning back with a sigh. Yeah, I think it's time for a water break, don't you? Trying to distract me so you gain the advantage? Hey, if you faint out here, that's not gonna be on me, kid. You want a bottle or not? Okay, toss me one, would you? Stan leans down and digs in the bottom of the boat towards the bow, and comes away with 2 bottles of water, wet with condensation. He smiles and tosses you the bottle, and you catch it, twisting off the cap and taking a grateful sip. Until now, you hadn't realized how thirsty you actually were. Stan takes out his own bottle and starts chugging the water, clearly more thirsty than you are. Some of the water slips past the opening and drips down his chin and onto his shirt, darkening the fabric. Your palms suddenly feel very sweaty and you can't look away. Oh, Jesus Christ, just kill me now. Just great spirits take me now. I can't deal with this shit. I can't do it. Oh, what is this game doing to me? Stan notices you staring at swallows, taking the bottle away and licking the stray moisture off his lips. Your eyes both meet, and for a long moment you both just stare at each other, neither daring to take a breath. Stan licks his lips again, slowly this time, almost deliberately so. Stan, no, please. I'm getting hot. All over my face. A sound of a boat motor breaks the silence, and you whip your head around just in time to see a speedboat tear past you at a speed that's definitely illegal for a small lake. You have half a mind to share a very rude gesture to the driver, but suddenly Stan is grabbing your hand and shouting, "Look out!" Because the massive wave created in the speedboat's wake is heading in your direction. It slams into the dinghy and rocks it off balance, tipping it dangerous to one side before dumping you both out into the water, fish and all. The water is cold, almost bitterly so for being the middle of the summer, and despite surfacing nearly instantly, you are already soaked and shivering. The poles, the tackle box, and the fish are long gone, and the boat floats upturned some distance to your right. You swim over to it and grab onto the curved underbelly, gasping for air. You hear Stan sputtering behind you, making his way to the boat. He's yelling at the offending boat, using some very colorful terms you've never heard before, but make a mental note to remember later for posterity. Once he makes it to the Stan of War, he sags heavily against the wood, taking a deep, measured breaths. He is too completely soaked, and his wet shirt clings tightly to his body. God fucking damn it. People who made this game. Are you trying to make me even more thirsty for this motherfucking man? Because it's fucking working. As his chest heaves, you can't help but look your fill, then pretend to be very interested in scanning the lake for the 2 policemen when Stan looks your way.
Well, that's one disaster of a fishing trip.
You can say that again. Stan lets out a disappointed groan and starts pulling off his jacket before tossing it on the upturned boat. What are we gonna tell Dipper and Mabel? That their old uncle's lost his fishing touch?
Ha! You wish I could outfish you any day.
I'd like to see you try, old man.
Old man, why I oughta?
He splashes water on you and you shriek and mock outrage before a wicked grin fills your face. Oh, you're going to get it, Stan. You're going to get it. Meh. You rake your arm through the water, creating a big enough wave that splashes Stan, re-soaking him from head to chest. Son of a bitch! He looks shocked for a moment before letting out a deep belly laugh and returning the gesture with an even bigger splash. By the time Blubs and Dylan come to rescue you, you both are so utterly soaked from the impromptu water battle, there's no way you're drying off in the sun. You and Stan exchange giddy smiles as Blubs heads back to the shore, and something tells you that despite losing all the fish, you weren't going back empty-handed, and neither was Stan. The walk back to the car is slow and methodical, a relief after the adrenaline rush you just had a while ago. Stan is wringing out his jacket, muttering under his breath about damaging good Moroccan leather, when a sudden and violent cold chill runs through your body despite the warmth of the sun. Your soaked clothes and clammy skin from the water all catch up at once, and you start shivering.
Oh, Jesus, here, take my jacket.
Before you can protest, Stan is draping his jacket over your shoulders. Hey, why have you done this? Why? Why, game makers? Why this? Why? It's damp, but you're suddenly surrounded by a sense of warmth, and your chills subside just a little bit. Somehow, despite having taken a dunk in the leg along with the rest of him, the jacket smells good. It's got a faint woody smell to it, and a hint of smokiness. It takes everything in you not to bow your nose into the thick of it. While you're busy taking in the jacket, Stan hops into the driver's seat and has the El Diablo cranked and running in a flash.
You need a ride back?
Stan, you are my ride.
I know, I'm just teasing ya.
He reaches across the bench seat and opens the passenger door, motioning for you to come inside.
Come on, let's get back to the shack. It's a lot warmer in there than out here, you know?
Stan flicks on the radio once you're cruising down the road, and a good song comes on, one you both know the words to. Stan is humming along quietly, and you pretend not to notice, not wanting to ruin a good thing. The breeze from the open windows is calming, and as the trees whiz by, you don't regret getting soaked anymore. It's not long before Stan pulls up to the shack and shuts off the El Diablo, and you both exit the car. Your limbs crack and pop from exertion, and only now do you realize just how exhausted you feel from today's adventure. Man, you'd kill for a nice, warm, dry bed right about now.
Hey, Cordelia,
Stan halts for a moment and scratches the back of his head nervously. He's looking at the ground, shuffling his feet back and forth, trying to find the right words to say.
I feel kind of bad about getting you all soaked today. I promised you'd be in good hands, and then everything went right to hell in a handbasket, didn't it?
Stan, it's fine,
Do you like campfires?
Oh, what?
I asked if you like campfires.
Yes.
Great, hold on. I'll be just a few minutes.
You're left confused and standing in the backyard of the shack as Stan dashes inside, slamming the door shut as he goes. A chill breeze whips through the trees and you shiver.
Despite Stan's jacket, you're still a little damp, and being exposed like this certainly doesn't help matters. You check your phone, and after several minutes are ready to give up and head inside the shack when Stan comes through the back door, arms full of marshmallows.
Come here, I want to show you something.
Curious, you follow him over to what appears to be a makeshift fire pit. There's already wood and kindling inside, and part of you wonders if Stan always keeps firewood lying around, or if he prepared this just for you. He pulls a book of matches from his pocket and strikes a match, the head bursting into a bright yellow flame. He tosses it into the wood pile where gradually the kindling ignites. It's not long before you have a modest but warm fire at your feet.
I figured you're still pretty damp, and I'm sure you're hungry as hell since we didn't catch any fish, so...
He trails off and gestures at the fire and the marshmallows again.
It's the least I can do for screwing up your day.
Stan? Thank you. Thanks, I really needed this fire. Stan gives you an easy smile in return.
Glad I could help. Hell, I needed this too. I took more of a dip than you did.
Oh, no way. I'm way more soaked than you are.
Wanna bet?
You both laugh, settling down by the fire to finally warm up. You're not sure how long you sit by the fire, roasting marshmallows over the open flame. Stan's burnt his mouth more times than you can count trying to eat a marshmallow far too soon, and you've burnt enough of the treat to make even this stay-puffed man weep. Stan plucks another marshmallow out of the bag and turns it in his fingers a few times like he's contemplating something, before turning back to face you.
You ever played catch with these?
Huh?
I mean, tossed them up and tried to catch them again with your mouth.
Yeah, who doesn't do that?
Hey, thought I'd ask. You never know with some people these days.
Suddenly a grin spreads across his lips, and he tosses the marshmallow up in the air straight towards you.
Catch!
You lean back and open your mouth just in time for the marshmallow to sail right through your lips and into your mouth. You bite down, chewing it with a triumphant grin. Victory has never tasted sweeter. Suddenly the back door flies open, and out come Dipper and Mabel, running up to the campfire excitedly. They're both in pajamas but look wide awake as ever, and are already snatching up the marshmallow bag to dig in.
Are these marshmallows? Come on, Grunkle Stan! Why didn't you tell us you were roasting marshmallows?
Because you should be in bed, Pumpkin, that's why.
He ruffles Mabel's hair affectionately and pulls her into his lap, handing her his roasting stick.
Nope, we're teenagers now. Teenagers don't have bedtimes.
Yeah, exactly. So, Grunkle Stan.
Answer still no, kid. No, you cannot go out on a 3-day camping trip to track ghost prints.
But Grunkle Fort supports my theory.
If you ask me, your Grunkle Fort needs a bedtime too. So, how was the live lizard birth?
Oh, it was so exciting. Greta Jr. was so relaxed. She didn't even realize Greta Jr. Extreme was being born before her very eyes. And then, wait, Dipper, you tell him the rest.
Why don't you keep telling it? I didn't get a great look.
But I gave you a front row seat right next to me. You saw the whole thing up close. Intimately. Unforgettably.
Dipper shivers, and it's not from the chill of the night air.
Okay, fine. So Greta Jr. Extreme imprinted on Dipper. Isn't that the cutest thing? Little Dip-Doppa Mom!
No, it's not. And I'm not little. I'm manly.
You and Stan chuckle at the kids' antics and give each other knowing glances as you each pop another marshmallow into your mouths. The fire crackles and you draw Stan's jacket further around yourself, feeling truly warm for the first time today. Yep, that's it for this episode. I'm sorry about my Stan voice. My throat hurts, so I can't do his voice really well.
Anyways, I'm done with the accent. I can't do it anymore, guys. I'm done with it, okay? I'm not feeling up to the accent anymore. I can't anymore. I've almost made it. I can give myself that and give myself a pat on the back for keeping up the accent this long. But I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the accent. I can't keep doing it. I'm killing my throat here. I need a break. I need a break. I'm gonna go take a break. And then probably come back a few hours later to do the next episode. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm not having a good time. Well, I mean, yes, I had a good time while playing this, don't get me wrong. But I've just been really tired and done with everything this month. October's been a really fucking shitty month for me. It's going on way too fast and I can't keep up, and yeah, so I guess I'll see you on the next one. I don't know. Peace, love, in the sky and the stars above. See you later, my gravity fallers. Bye.